Hey guys, Mark Parad here, Metatrends and the Next Economy author, the book Metatrends and the Next Economy. And today we're going to be talking about how to increase your forecasting ability by looking over the horizon. What are the things that we can actually spend our limited time and attention on to focus and make sure that our predictions are actually more accurate? So it turns out that the chair that I spoke for in Baltimore this week raised a really excellent point. He said that an author who wrote The Alchemy of Growth showcases a thing that he actually recognizes in his members. And what it is that business leaders are excellent at spending their time focusing on today. About 90% of their attention is focused on today, 10% is focused on tomorrow, and virtually nothing is focused on over the horizon. So one of the reasons why I like my presentation is I can kind of pull their nose off the grindstone and let them focus on what's coming down the road. So it turns out, though, the bad news is cognitive scientists will tell you that our inner statisticians are off. So off that even the pundits that we've come to trust over time are actually even more incorrect and inaccurate, because mainly they're graded or they're judged based on their ability to entertain and shock, not on the accuracy of their forecasting. So in fact, a massive study done by psychologist Philip Tetlak over 20 years and 28,000 predictions, it turns out that the people that we've come to trust the most, the talking heads, the pundits, fared the worst in accuracy of forecasting, and the more famous they were, the worse they actually did. So what I want to do is point out a couple of things that are kind of obvious, simple, and it turns out, according to Philip Tetlak and a number of other cognitive scientists, that what is simple and also short-term also yields the highest degree of accuracy. Unfortunately for most of us, the highest degree of accuracy also equals boring. So therefore it doesn't make it to the press. Politicians don't talk about it because it's not something that's glaring and threatening, so you don't pay attention to it. So what I would argue, though, is it significantly increases the likelihood of your business plans. So for example, people like sex. And sometimes sex actually results in children, believe it or not. And those children, turns out, are ridiculously predictable in their day-to-day development. See, as new parents, we drive our pediatricians crazy with all sorts of false positives on our threat algorithms about what could happen to our firstborn. By the time the third one comes along, we're not sterilizing anything anymore, pulling the binky out of the dog's mouth and putting it in the kid's mouth, recognizing now through experience how durable and predictable the development patterns are. So predictable, so durable, we can actually predict the spending patterns of parents based on the development of children. So another example of that would be like the difference between a hurricane and a hurricane. See, when you're 25 years old, a hurricane is actually a drink in New Orleans. When you're 75 years old, it's actually a cane you buy on late night television that has a bungee cord going through it. When you let go of it, it snaps into a cane with a knuckle joint in the bottom and 3 prongs. You can put it on any terrain, you won't fall over. Hurricane, spending patterns change. So what we simply do is we teach people how to utilize demographics, and then we can source them from all sorts of government agencies. Unfortunately, they're a little difficult to do business with, especially the CIA. For some reason, they won't return my phone calls, and who knows, maybe I've ended up on some type of watch list as a result of calling them. The situation, though, is we have downloaded all their information into the book. It's readily available for you inside the book. We've consolidated, and we'll actually return your phone calls. So the way we look at the book is it's a short-term investment of your time and energy, but it will significantly increase your forecasting, your success, frankly, so that you kick so much butt your foot hurts. So the book is Metatrends and the Next Economy, everything you need in one flight read. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube and subscribe in order to thrive.